G'day viewers, Travis Houghton here, bringing you yet another awesome Battlefield 5 video. Let's get straight into it with a quick roadkill. Ready? Bang. There he is, number one. I actually want to talk about a few movies that have just dropped. Not on digital or anything, but I've got a few movies to talk about that are currently at the cinema, so however you normally get those movies, if you're game enough to go out during Corona and go to the cinema, do that. If not, maybe hit up the Pirate Bay or wait until it's on digital. Did you just catch that pistol headshot, by the way? That was dope. I'm also trying a different thing with the hit-hit-miss animations on screen, if you notice that. So yeah, the first movie I wanted to talk about is a movie called An American Pickle, which has been following me around on Instagram a little bit with these short little teasers. Seth Rogen, with a beard, and it kind of looked like he just has an uncle or something that looks exactly like him but is older or something, and they just meet up. But then I googled it for this video, and it says that the older version of Seth Rogen is a preserved person who has been in pickle brine for 100 years, and he's woken up in current day New York City and found young Seth Rogen, his grandson. So comedy ensues. I can imagine they get up to the usual time traveler, old-timey hijinks like, what's a cell phone? What's the internet? Sort of things. You know how it is. Seth Rogen playing two roles in one movie, that's gotta be pretty funny. So I'd recommend checking that out. It's got a pretty good rating on the Google listings that I'm looking at here. So yeah, I'd say keep your eye out for An American Pickle, starring Seth Rogen and Seth Rogen. This clip that's playing now is not a bad one. I'm up to 2 kills here, and then we keep pushing up to C objective here, and then we get past, and there's a guy off in the distance here. He's just out of range. I can't believe I won this gun battle. And then I go back around into the building after this, yep. And this guy here, we get a kill trade. The road gets revenge on me. A big part of this game is the audio, like listening for footsteps and stuff, and then, you just walk up on people like this that just don't hear you at all. So yeah, anyway, the next movie I wanted to talk about comes from the fucking obvious section in my YouTube channel. A movie called TENET. I'm sure everyone's heard about this one, the Christopher Nolan one. If you hadn't, if you don't know who Christopher Nolan is, then you probably don't watch movies. I actually saw a theory on YouTube about how this movie could possibly be a sequel to Inception, and the people that are in it, is it Elizabeth Debicki and Robert Pattinson, the two main people? His kids grown up, Leo's kids grown up, and now this is them and what they're up to. The description says, a secret agent embarks on a dangerous time-bending mission to prevent the start of World War III. So, I don't know how they could, or would, or why would you even want to connect it back to Inception, would be my question, if that's the case. Because Inception is a great movie standalone, start to finish, and then that's the end. So I kind of think Tenet is going to be another one like that, just a good movie, solid finish, start to finish, sort of thing. And catch that clip there, quick double kill. This next clip here is not a bad one, it goes on for a little bit longer. I think I get maybe 3 or 4 kills in total. So, the New Mutants. We've all been waiting for the New Mutants. This movie has been in development or release hell. Every 6 months for the last 3 years I've been hearing about how the New Mutants is just about to come out, just around the corner. Release dates have been set, and you hear the dates. It's going to be August this, or February that, or March this. And now it's finally out. It's been out for a few days now, if not a couple of weeks. And it's a X-Men movie where there's a few kids in an institution where they're like torturing them or something, or doing experiments on mutants, kind of like what you would imagine in the Logan movie, where the girl came from, where the kids were. That type of establishment, a movie set in that establishment about the kids that are there. Maybe they escape, Maybe they just fuck around with their powers and, you know, get up to some shit at the institution. No one kind of expects anything out of this because it's probably been changed and edited and changed and edited from different say-sos over the course of its terrible life. But I kind of think it's going to be okay. You know, if you go in expecting absolute garbage, you're sure to find something okay. Another quick double here, pop pop. I think the next clip's not a bad one too. We'll get straight into it. I get a headshot here, ready? Yeah. Yeah, so the New Mutants should be alright. The names kind of seem weird. Mirage, Wolfsbane, Cannonball, Sunspot, and Magique with a K are the heroes, for lack of a better term. The mutants in the establishment. At the end of this clip we're watching, I actually get blown up by a tank, but you don't see it. So in just a second, someone's going to throw a grenade at me, and I'm going to quickly chuck the grenade just off to the right hand here. And then there's a tank just around the corner that sees that and then just rolls straight up and blows me up like nothing. Ready? Check this. I cut the tank, but you'll see the grenade. There it is. You can chuck it. It took a few minutes for him to come up, but he did. This clip's dope as well. I just sat here and got kill. So that was what? Number 1. I pop some grenades here, I get number 2. And now I think I get killed, but I get picked up straight away, which is great. I think my mate was just sitting there. And then I get around here, reload, come back. This guy must have got picked up because he came straight back, so that's number 3. Ready? 4. I think 5 and 6 come real fast. There's 5. Ooh, that was that same guy from before. Ready? Oh, here it is. 6, 7. 2 headshots. Yep. That was sick. So, another movie that's been following me around on Instagram. I'm actually pretty keen to see this one. You know, it looks a little bit different, or, you know, not so much a little bit different, but not something that I'd normally watch. It's called Unhinged, starring Russell Crowe. And it's like a bit of a thriller, action sort of movie, where he's a pissed off pickup truck driver, or, you know. So the trailer makes it look like a woman cuts off a guy and it's Russell Crowe, and then he gets mad about it and follows her home. But you know, that sounds silly, but I'd recommend checking it out. It's called Unhinged. It's probably just going to be a pretty straightforward action thriller, but with the star I like in a movie that sounds alright. So I'm going to check it out. Keep an eye out for that. It's already out. It's currently at cinemas, like everything else I'm mentioning. So, you know, keep an eye out for Unhinged with Russell Crowe. This clip's a good one here too. Ready? I hear a guy walking up. Boom! Straight in the head. So, that was what I was talking about before. So, you can hear people walking. So, I was literally just sniping dudes up here. And then I heard him coming up the stairs, swung around, and got a headshot for number 4. Up close. This one's nothing crazy. I just get out of the plane here, thinking I'm gonna James Bond in, and then I just died. I thought I'd, you know, drop in nice and cool, find a good spot, something like that. This one's alright too. I get a hit here, and then a kill. And then I should have come out and shot left here, where that arrow was, because there's 2 guys there, and they both know that I'm here. But the guy that I shot first didn't know that I was here. So I should have waited and killed those 2 first, and then killed the guy on the right, and I would have got all of them. Anyway, so thanks for sticking around again, guys. I've got another few videos lined up. I'm very much working on my tank compilation video. Give me a little bit more and I'll work on that one for you, and I'll have that up as soon as possible. Give me a like, share this with your mates, and subscribe down below. Cheers, cheers, cheers.